everybody, I'm Cheryl Hamilton from Haiku Maui, and I'm excited to show you a card I just made this morning. I think it's really a pretty layout, and it uses some new autumn paper and amber autumn stamp set, and I just really like the layout here, and I'm hoping you'll get some ideas and make this at home. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to put this together. Here's a picture of the card I'm going to show you today. It's opens up this way, and I really like the way the inside turned out too. And it uses this beautiful paper called Gathering Together Specialty Designer Series paper. See how it has the gold in there? It's really pretty. And this bundle I'll show you is called Amber Autumn, and so I love fall, and I really like these sentiments in here. Blessed to have you in my life, and you're simply the best, grateful for you. And it goes with these dies. You can see the picture of them here. I've cut one out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll make up a card with this later. Just wanted to try it. And then it has all the things to cut out, this and that, and a few leaves. Okay, so here, we'll get started here. Well, first you want to cut your card. I'm going to cut it in half long ways this time, so I'm cutting it at 4 1/4 by 11. And then I'm just going to score it right down the middle at 5 1/2. And I'm using early espresso for the card base. Oh, here I'm doing 2 of them, but I don't need to because that'll slow us down. So sorry. I'll set this aside to make after the video, and I'll show you why I'm doing 2. Anyway, here's your card base. Fold it in half and score it with your burnish it with your bone folder. And I've prepared a little bit more. The next layer is crushed curry, and I've cut it at 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's my first layer. And then the next one is going to be using this pretty Gathering Together Designer Series paper. And I've cut this, let me see, 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to cut it diagonally. So that's why I'm making 2 cards at a time. So let me see, I'm just putting, hopefully you guys can see this. I make the little corner there exactly in the groove where it's going to cut. And it just needs to be as perfect as you can get it. So I can see it looks really good. And I'm just going to cut it like that so I have 2 pieces. Okay, you do the same with just pick another sheet of Designer Series paper that you like from there and cut it the same way. Yep, that looks perfect. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to put this thing together. Take crushed curry, and see, the reason I was ready for another card is that this makes 2 cards. So I'm just going to set part of this aside to make another one right after I do the video. Okay, so crushed curry piece. I'm going to glue both these, and you just have to, before you really press it down, make sure you know about how much space you need on the outside. Okay, so I like to use my Tombow or multi-purpose liquid glue because you have a couple of seconds to position it. And also, it just never comes off once it dries. It's really a good glue. Okay. I think that's good. And then let me do the other one before I press it really hard. Okay, that's pretty good. I just need it to be really straight. And then I just press it down real well. It'll never come off. Okay, so there's that part, and I'm going to glue it onto my card base. Okay, so far it's looking really pretty. So I really like this acorn image with the leaves. So I wanted to stamp that for something in the middle, and I chose Spotlight on Nature. And if you don't have these beautiful dies, I really think you should have this as part of your just standard set of dies because it's so pretty. But I just chose this one, cut this out, and I'm going to stamp right on it with Early Espresso ink. Okay, well, let me do a better. I'll save this for my second card. It's not bad. It's just I want to see those acorns. Okay, I'm happier with that one. Okay, before I glue it down, I'm going to go ahead and color it a little bit. So I've got some fall colors here. Let's do Old Olive because that's what I mainly have in here. I have a lot of that. So I'll color it. There's a brush end and a fine tip. I'm just going to use the brush and color my leaves. These pens are great because they don't leave streaks. It's just, I love these. And then I'll add some of the dark Old Olive, but I usually just add a little bit on the shaded areas just to make it a little, I really love that they have the light and the dark. So makes you look like an artist. Okay, there's my Old Olive. I'm going to do this stem in Pecan Pie. And I could have done Cajun or some brown color for the acorns, but I just use whatever I can find in my, in my craft room. And so this is pumpkin pie. So here's the, doing dark. I'm doing it kind of, well, let me use the light first. I'll do the light on the acorns. I think this is the light. Nope, I labeled these wrong. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I just want a little bit of contrast. So I did dark, and this part I'll do light, and I'll change my labels later. That's crazy. Okay, just to make it even prettier, I love Winkostella. I'm sure you guys do too. Everybody needs a little of that. It's so fun. Do you see the sparkle? Okay, now I'm ready to pop it up a bit. So just grab some dimensionals, and I'm gonna put 4 on there because it's kind of a big circle. I'm going to cut out 3 of these leaves, and they're really pretty, and I'm just poking out the inside part, and it has that little thing. Well, I'm back with my 3 leaves, and I'm going to kind of stick them under this part. So let me find, okay, here's my glue. You could put it on the front or the back. You're just kind of pulling this up and putting them in there like that. And it's really tricky to not get glue on your fingers, but just do your best. One more. Pretty so far. I'm going to use this because I like the gold in here, and I didn't have it labeled and I can't figure out what it is. But I know there's something called metallic gems that have some gold ones in there that you could try. I usually put them in odd numbers, you know, like put 3 in there. I don't know where I want it. Okay. Yeah, that's so pretty. You know what I could have done, and I just didn't realize it, is I could have taken this, and there's a die for it. I'm pretty sure in here. Yeah, it's this one. And I could have cut that out like this and popped it up. So maybe on the next card. Okay, I'm ready to do something with the inside. So I've cut a piece of basic white that's 4 by 5 1/4. Stamp Blessed to Have You in My Life, and that is from this kit, Amber Autumn. And I'm going to use, here they are, Nested Essentials. I'm going to cut out a big one in Old Olive or else Crushed Curry, and a small one. I should have left these out. There you go. Yeah, and this one's going to be with the smaller one. Okay, so I've cut these out. I'm going to glue the white to the Old Olive piece. And then I just had this strip that was 3/4 inch wide laying around, so I thought this would be pretty to put behind it. So I've cut it 3/4 inch by 4. Sometimes I'll go like this to try to even it up. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this on top. Oh, this is the part where I had trouble with glue all over my fingers. So, see, these are so cute. They came out of the middle of these leaves, like the little veins. And this is hard, tricky, not to get it on your fingers, but we're going to do the best we can. So I'm just kind of eyeballing where this is going to go and just putting them here. Again, I don't want to touch it because the last one, you touch it and it starts getting all over your fingers. This will be covered up. Here, I can just go like that. And one more for the top. Okay, and you might like it better popped up with some dimensionals, but I don't want to because I'm mailing it, and I don't think the inside needs to pop up like that. Such a nice inside. I like this. So get it straight. Okay, and then I think that's good. Glue it to the middle or to the inside. There you go. Isn't that a neat card for any time, for Thanksgiving especially, but I just really like that sentiment and how pretty this is. And now I have, I've got those 2 pieces left over that I want to go ahead and make another card with. So I hope you guys make this at home. Let me know what you think. And before I go, I want to tell you about my October monthly creative card class. And it's focusing on the Ornamental Christmas bundle. And I'll show you the 4 cards that'll be included in the kit. This one's really neat and has this ornament here on the front is held down by glue dots, but it's easily removed for your friend you send it to so they can hang it on the tree. Here's another. Really love all the things in this card. And just in this whole bundle, it's very nice. I've used what's it called? I think it's Modern Christmas Designer Series paper. Is all this beautiful paper, and I really like this little fa la la too. But I think you'll have a lot of fun with this. And this one is a really neat fun fold card that does lay flat. See how this part kind of sticks out so that you can display it, and it really shows off the tree. So that's a really neat card for display. You'll get all 4 of the PDFs to go with these cards, and as well as, let me see, I'm giving you $25 worth of Stampin' Up products. So you're going to get the gold and black and white twine. I just have 1 piece of it down here. It's real pretty. The large gold hoops, you'll get a half of a package, which is 5 of them, so you can make 5 ornaments. A quarter pack of Modern Christmas Designer Series paper, and a quarter pack of these gold foil sheets, that you need for things like the star and the hoop. So you guys only have until October 10th to sign up, and then I'll be prepping everything and sending it out on the 20th. I'll put the link to sign up or to register for this class in the comments in my YouTube video. And I hope you all are able to do that. Okay, thanks again for following along today for this class. And if you don't have these papers, I think it'd be fun to try with any Designer Series paper you have and just see what it looks like with this layout. Okay, thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. Aloha.